Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Hazeeq, and in this video, we're going to be taking a look at Algorand. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watching this one. It's going to be linked in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Now, let's jump straight into the TA. Taking a look at the daily chart. Now, as you can see, we are in a channel down pattern, and this is a bullish reversal pattern. Typically, you created this channel all the way back here in April of 2022. So you've been in this pattern for a year, and now it's just about time to break out. In my opinion, you're also getting tight in between this ascending support trend line and this yellow horizontal trend line. You managed to break out just briefly, but then you ended up coming back down. So my hope is that we don't start going lower. If we are going to be coming back lower, I would start targeting this local low that we printed in March. So at around about 20 cents, that is going to be a major buying opportunity for you. If you manage to go back there, I'll probably even put some money in myself because Algorand is very cheap at the moment compared to all the other altcoins that have had pumps in the last few months. So this is one of the altcoins that is probably going to make you quite a bit of money in the next bull market. It's a really strong project, and their token, like I said, is still relatively cheap, especially considering the bear market bottom that we have here for Algorand sitting at around about 16 cents. We're only up 40 cents from that low, or 40%, I should say. So this is a very, very good opportunity to dollar cost average into Algorand before we get into the alt season that I'm expecting to see in the next few months, in the next month or two, because Bitcoin's dominance is going higher and higher with every single day, and we are going to start seeing the pullback from there on the Bitcoin dominance chart, and the Bitcoin's price is supposedly going to be consolidating or dropping when altcoins will be pumping. So that is yet to come. Right now, it's time to accumulate. Now, we do have a resistance block above us. If you're looking for a quick little swing trade, you're looking to take profits, we might actually pump out of this pattern here and just have a massive move to the upside all the way up to 30 cents, just like we did here back in March or in February a few months ago. So from where we are right now, that would be around about a 30% trade. You also have the 1.618 level here at 26.5 cents. So you could take some profits at around about that 1.618 fib and the red resistance block. But basically speaking, we need to break above this resistance block and we need to hold it as support, because back when we lost it as support in November of 2022, we came back up to retest it as resistance just a few months ago, and then we had another move to the downside. But with this move to the downside, we printed a higher low, and right now we're able to hopefully have another go at the resistance block. We managed to break above, hold it as support, and continue on from there. And we're going to be looking at 36 cents and 44 cents hopefully in the next few months as well. And by August/September, maybe possibly we're going to be sitting at around about 66 cents over here, which is the first fib level based on this Fibonacci that we have on the chart. With the swing high set up all the way back in November of 2021 and the swing low set up back in June of 2021. So we're just going to do this a retracement here all the way back up to this major resistance level that we created over here, and we lost it in May or April of 2022. So technically that is very possible that we come back up, back test this level, and then retrace down to one of these fibs here, have a back test of support, and then have the next move to the upside. That is a very, very possible scenario. I'm probably going to be swing trading quite a few altcoins in September/August, which is when I'm expecting the bull trap to take place. Obviously, that doesn't mean that every single altcoin is going to peak out in August or September and we're going to see a pullback immediately. Some altcoins might peak out in May or July, and but for the most part, September and August are the months where we see these local highs take place. For example, let's take a look at 2021, there's your September local high. You take a look at August 2020, there is your local high. You take a look at, where do we have that? October. Well, here we did not really see a pump, but a lot of altcoins also had a local high in 2019. And you take a look at 2020 as well, or 2022, I should say. There we go. There's your September local high there. So like I said, we typically see moves to the upside, a sort of a local high or a lower high in September or August. So that's exactly what I am targeting. Taking a look at the daily RSI, let's see what's going on here. We're sitting in the middle. We do have a support block below here set up from 34.3 down to 31.3 on the RSI. Every single time we come back down there, we see a move to the upside. So this just signals a good buying opportunity. So every time you do that, make sure to dollar cost average, not a financial advice, obviously. But as of right now, Algorand is in a good buying position, in my opinion. Let's switch over to the weekly chart. And before we get into the video, I quickly want to mention Apex One AI. So this is a very interesting project that is based on AI technology and allows you to farm using crypto pairs. So they already have a platform out. They have their website, which we're on right now. The team is fully transparent, and some of the features are farming using artificial intelligence, using cryptocurrency pairs. You have liquidity pools, you have DeFi involved. You can take a look at their white paper. And if you want to take a look at their team, all of that is available on the website. And they also have a native token out already called Apex. And here is how the platform looks. The website is very well designed as well as the platform. It is easy to navigate. As you can see, if you go to Apex AI, you have farming, you have yield farming, and you have some of the new features that they're developing using the AI technology. So if you go to wallets, it's very easy to deposit and exchange cryptocurrencies using their application. So feel free to take a look at the link down below in the description. You can sign up using that. And if you have any more questions regarding the project, you can refer to the video that I made earlier, which is a full review of this platform. Now let's continue with the video. Taking a look at the weekly chart, so this is actually bullish what we're seeing right now. We're breaking above this major resistance trend line. So we've been holding this trend line as resistance since November of 2021. We had another retest in December, another retest in November last year, and another retest in February a few months ago. So right now we're sort of consolidating our way through this trend line. Typically we do see breaks to the upside with some volume backing us up, but there is no volume, as you can see over here. So this is not even a official breakout, so to speak, because like I said, typically you have a strong move to the upside after you're breaking above a major diagonal multi-month resistance trend line. So that's not happening here. If we manage to break above the 20 EMA in the next few weeks, that's going to be a very bullish sign, telling us that we might be looking at a bullish cross sometime in Q4 of 2023. So hopefully that takes place, or maybe even Q3, to be honest with you. So hopefully that takes place. If you're looking for a swing trade, the 55 EMA here is going to be a very, very good target for you, because we haven't touched that since December of 2021. Ever since then, we've been away from the 55 EMA. And right now, if we start breaking up, we see this alt season, we might just run into the 55 EMA as resistance before we pull back up or pull back down for another higher low. So keeping this uptrend going and alive is the most important thing. We don't want to be losing our local low. So we don't want to be losing this March low, and we don't want to be losing this January low. So that's what I have here for Algorand on the weekly chart. If we take a look at the RSI here, as you can see, we are in between a support and a resistance level. So with any pullbacks, I would be targeting this lower support trend line, because we've seen a bounce back in June last year, back in December last year, and with a potential black swan event sometime this year, or if we get a minor recession at the end of the year, we could see one last capitulation towards this black support trend line. And from there, we are probably going to be breaking out into the bull market in 2024/2025. So right now, Algorand is in a very, very good buying position. I can't stress that out enough. And that's pretty much everything that I have for this chart. If I missed out anything, let me know down below in the comment section, and I'm going to see you in the next update. Take care and have a great day.